Check this out.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Al, I wanted to give you a heads up really quick. I've heard both of the songs that you've posted so far. So if you have another song in mind, you might want to edit the form and see about putting in another one. But yeah, I'll go ahead and do it the same way that I have done the free streams the last couple times. I'll do the first 2 or 3, and then I'll start doing random spins for all the other ones. Just make sure you're here by the time I get to your song. Where's the... I'm looking for my other hair tie. I'll just grab a new one. The one I had on was not holding up my hair very well. But good evening, Al. Yeah, hopefully everybody's had a great day / week so far. I've been kind of sleepy today, but other than that, today's been pretty nice. Went ahead, got a few games from the Steam summer sale that I've wanted to get for a while, so that was exciting. Thank you very much, Alexander. I appreciate it. Hopefully your night is going good. How's it going, Evelyn? Welcome. I even got some coffee because I've just been so tired today. So yeah, coffee at 9 p.m. probably not the greatest idea, but here we are. Okay. Hold Your Head Up by Argent. Okay, I gotcha. I have not heard that. I don't think I've ever even heard of the band Argent before. There we go. Also, heads up, I don't know if I'll be live next Saturday, just because it's going to be right after 4th of July, and in my town, for those that were here last year, you'll know that the fireworks were very consistent throughout the entire live stream, so there's a very good chance that'll be happening again. There's already fireworks going off tonight. Not too many though, so it shouldn't be too bad. What is the purple crown in the chat? it's kind of a, I don't even know. It's like a point system for how many chats and stuff that you do, but it doesn't really make sense. It maxes out at 150 points, and then it just kind of randomly gives people the #1 spot. I think it's super buggy right now. What's up, Turned Off? Been good getting A's in my classes? Heck yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, keep up the good work. Yeah, I know it can get pretty tough too, so yeah, definitely keep with it. Alrighty, anyways though, let's get to this first track from Al. Argent, Hold Your Head Up. Hopefully the audio is alright. I know I messed with it slightly the other day. Alright, let's get to it. So far, we're off to a good start. I like the quick keys. Okay, let me pause it. So far, this is one of those songs where it's like kind of repetitive, but I'm kind of liking it so far. We'll see how it goes because we're only about a third of the way through. But so far, I think it's very enjoyable. Very simple. And we're just kind of getting a repeat of the chorus so far. But yeah, so far it sounds good. I think it's pretty easy for me to get into off rip. But again, we'll have to see as the song progresses because 220 out of 619 gives us quite a while to to decide on how much we're liking it. The iconic organ riff in Hold Your Head Up was played by Rod Argent himself, formerly of the Zombies, and it's one of the most recognizable keyboard lines in rock history. Really? I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard it before. Also, the song was a feminist anthem before it was common in mainstream rock. The line, "And if they stare, just let them burn their eyes on you moving," was intended as empowering advice to women. Singles edited down from over 6 minutes under 4 for radio play, but the full version lets the organ solo really soar. Okay, perfect. That's actually really good to hear. Usually a solo from any instrument kind of goes crazy, so the more that we get, the better off we'll be. What's up, Ty Havard? Requested through the forum, did I make the right move? I can make sure that it's in there. Let me see. Yep, you're all good. So again, for anybody that's here new or whatever, you just haven't been in a free stream for a while, what we're going to be doing is we're going to do the first, let's just say 3 tracks in a row, and then after that I'm going to randomly spin for all of the other reactions after that. I don't know how long I'm going to go tonight, but I will be doing random spins, so everybody's going to have a chance to get their song in. I feel like there's something else I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, make sure that you're here when I get to your spin, otherwise I'm going to skip over the song. Okay. Cheers, hell yeah. Okay. Anyways, let's get back to the track. Kind of like it switched tones a bit here. Feels a lot darker. A crescendo up in here. Absolutely going ham. No, okay. Ooh. Okay, let me pause here again. This is really, really good. I've really appreciated, while the song, I think in premise it feels very simple. You're getting a lot of repetitive riffs, all that. Even during that super sick key solo, you got the repetitive guitar riff going on in the background. But I think that it complements each other so well when you get these very complex bits mixed in with these very simplified parts throughout the rest of the song. I think it just makes it, I don't know, it makes it super interesting for me. And it's amazing how something can be so repetitive but so interesting at the same time. I think this has done a really good job with that so far, and we still got another 2 minutes, so we'll see what it does with that. I assume it's kind of going to wrap back into the sort of like how the beginning was, but at the same time it looks like we're kind of getting into something slightly new still, around where this hump is on the scroll bar down here. Excuse me, burped a little bit. Yo, what's up, Tossie? Tossie is another reaction channel, so if you haven't checked out his channel, make sure to do that. He also makes really good music, so everybody make sure to check him out if you haven't already. And friend of the channel, of course, too. Yeah, no paid request tonight. I was kind of sleepy today, and I was like, I didn't get to go live last week because I was at a wedding, so I figured I'd do another free request. Peaked at number 5 on the US Billboard Hot 100. This impressive run is the band's only appearance on that chart. Really? No wonder I haven't heard of them. Love organ, need more of that now. Yeah, exactly, hell yeah. I absolutely love the organ in most music that I hear. If there's an organ in there, I usually like it. I used to have an organ up in my house. We don't have it anymore, but we used to have a pretty nice organ. They do repeat the hold your head up a lot. Yeah, and again, though, I think it just works, at least so far. It fell off in most modern rock. Yeah, at the same time, though, I feel like recently I've been hearing a lot more organ. I don't know if it's just because I've been hearing a lot more older rock than usual or what, but I have been hearing a lot more organ on the channel. Interesting instrument, 100%. All good, I'll just throw in a free one. Heck yeah. Reminds me of Iron Butterfly. I'm not sure if I'm familiar. Not gonna. I like this section much more than the bulk of the song. Yeah, that section was fantastic, but yeah, let's see how this last bit goes really quick. this build-up is really good. Okay, yeah, before I forget, that little stint where it kind of broke free of the repetition, am I crazy, or that sound like a mix between Boston and like Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band? I swear, that's like the two bands just kind of melded in my mind right then and there for like that 20-second stint, which was absolutely awesome because I love both those bands. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's just a zit. I thought it was a burn. We're good. But yeah, overall, I'd say that's a very solid song. I think it does, while it stays repetitive throughout, there's subtle changes in the instrumental that keep it interesting, mostly with the organ. I think the organ kind of carries this song for sure. But that being said, it wouldn't be the song without every other portion. So yeah, very solid song. I really don't have too much more to add on it. I just think the organ kind of hard carries it. Oh, you sing your newest song. I'll green highlight that one. I'll make sure I get to that. As long as you're in here once I once I get to it. Iron Butterfly always ends up in the was this the first proto metal song debates? Oh, really? Oh yeah, the UMG thing. Yeah, I thought about making a video on that, but well, I don't think, like, it's not good what they're doing. I have hopes that it's not going to affect the reactors too bad, but of course I won't know until it actually goes through. I need to turn up this light a little bit more. Ugh, because for how terrible they are, two reactors already, I think that they do see the benefit in it, but I could be completely wrong. Like, it'll probably get worse either way. I just wish, I know I left a comment on Tossi's video, I wish that they I wish the laws were more or less, like there's less of a gray area in between what's considered like allowed and what's not for music reactions. Because it's a lot harder, it's a bigger gray area for music reactions than what it is regular reactions already. And I don't know, it's such a wide genre, just reactions in general, that it's crazy to me that there's not a like less of a middle ground. There really should be less of a middle ground in the law, so it'd be easier to navigate as a reactor. Like, hey, how should I go about this? Do I need to pause this often? What's considered transformative? Do I need to cut out portions of the song to make it transformative? Whatever it takes. But also it'd be easier if these labels would just, I don't know, if they'd work with the reactors a little bit better and do things like, they don't even have to share monetization, but if they did, that'd be nice. Just even like 30% would be nice. How's it going, Valeria? What's up? Alrighty. Up next, we have Alexander with Lady Gaga, Shadow of a Man, live at Copacabana. Let me copy and paste that over. Oh, you talking about your new song, Tossie. That reminds me. So I don't know if I mentioned it before, but I was talking to an animator last week, and we just came to a deal on character creation. So he's making the characters now, and then after that, we'll be working on the actual animation. I say I'm mostly just idea man, and he's of course doing all the animation. So I don't know how long that's going to take. Probably longer than what I was hoping. So the wait on the song is going to be even longer. But I do have something in the works. It's just, I don't know. I don't have an exact timeline. It really just depends on how long he's going to take to animate the video that I want. Okay, the first one. Okay, I gotcha. Alright, let's do this. Shadow of a Man and Kill for Love. Oh, is it like one of those combo things? Not really a medley with two songs, but something like that.
I don't ever want to leave this beach. Copacabana! Little monster.
I'm gonna turn it up.
Let's fly. Standing in the shadow of another man. Lonely as the streets pass me by. Life ain't under pressure 'cause I got a fan.
Got Agent 47 over here to the left. I like the backing vocals a lot here. Alright, let me pause it here really quick. I don't know how old this song is in particular. I don't know if it's from like a new album or anything, but I will say it feels very reminiscent of like 2010 pop, like closer to around that era. So it's kind of it feels like a bit of a throwback. It could be a new one though, I don't know. Sounds good though. I think it's very catchy. The chorus is really easy to get into. Just a very, very solid pop song. Yeah, but yeah, so far so good. Very enjoyable. It took me a second. I was kind of confused because I was looking at her mouth and I was like, this is not sync up at all. And then I realized that it's like delayed slightly. It seems like the music industry is more of jerks than the movie industry is with movie reactors. Yeah, I'd say so. It's weird too because I mean, a lot of reactors talk about this all the time, but it's just I don't know why they are the way they are because we're only beneficial for labels. There's like in no way that we're taking away from them. We're only beneficial because they make money off of monetizing our videos. we advertise the music that people will listen to, because the only people that we get watching our videos are people that either already listen to the songs or it's new people that are getting introduced to the song. So it's only beneficial to them. There's no negatives. People aren't watching a reaction to replace watching a song or listening to a song. That it is an interesting topic, and it makes no sense at all why they're so annoying about it. I feel as the channel grows, there will be budget for rat overlay animation. Get some nice dancing disco rats. Hell yeah. I'd totally be up for that. Maybe I'll animate it myself. I did animate an animation for my second channel. And I was going to do it for this one, but I just haven't had the time. I don't know how animators do it. It took me 8 hours to do like 30 frames or something. With like, not even a good animation. It was like MS Paint style. Seems like they were just stuck in an old model and struggle to think outside of it. That's very likely what it is. It's just these higher ups and CEOs that don't look at it. Because when you actually talk to like the bands and stuff, usually they're all for it. Especially when you get people like, yeah, Rin. He's a big one, I know. There's a few others, and I just, for some reason, they're kind of popping out of my mind. Oh, I think Bandmade and The Warning. I'm pretty sure both of them are very supportive of reactors. And there's others too. Those are just a few examples. Just finished linking Claude AI to a MCP server code interpreter, making Claude an accurate math tutor and other topics. AI gets things wrong often, so this helps dramatically. Heck yeah. Yeah, I used to use those, like the specialized AIs all the time. Whether it was coding certain things or doing like linear algebra or something. Those are definitely nice. Sometimes I watch a reaction instead of a video. I know what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like most people when they're going to watch, like, there's more to a reaction than just listening to the song. Like, you're obviously there for the reaction as well. Like ABBA sometimes are a little mixed. Yeah, yeah, that's valid. All right, anyways, let's get back to it. That was a long enough break. Heck yeah. Yeah, that was just overall a very fun song. Just, again, it's just one of those pop songs that's very easy to get into. I don't know. I feel like there's not a whole lot for me to add on this one. I think the live performance was good, although I was kind of having trouble blending it because a lot of it was obviously pre-recorded here, but there's also some that wasn't, like vocals. But again, even with vocals, it was kind of a little bit back and forth. So I guess that's either big props because I just couldn't differentiate what was live, what wasn't in some cases during that performance. But it also could be like, oh, this is all pre-recorded. I have no idea. But yeah, very, very solid performance nonetheless. I think that she has really good choreography in her live performances that I've seen so far. How many have we seen? Probably at least 5. We've seen quite a few now. And I've always thought that the choreography was very, very, very strong. But yeah, those are definitely songs that I'd like to hear the studio at some point, because for me, I was just really easily able to get into it and I enjoyed them quite a bit right off the bat. Those are from the new album, really? Okay, so she's tapping into a bit of an older style. Like, you can kind of tell because it doesn't have... There isn't a rap verse. That was a big thing in 2010's pop music. There'd be a rap verse thrown in, although usually there'd be two versions. You get the rap verse version and then the other. But then also, there's a couple other subtle things that you'll know. Like, if you hear a 2010 pop song, like, you know what I'm talking about. I can't really think of them, but there's definitely signs. But it does feel slightly modernized compared to those. Like, it's just a look back to that style of music, but not completely enveloped by that style. Yeah, if someone just sits dead-eyed, staring straight down the barrel of the camera with the song playing, focusing on minimizing their facial muscle movement, I would likely just go for the original. Yeah, I don't know how people watch that stuff, to be honest. Like, that's not even like I'm not trying to shoot a shot at anybody. It's just, whenever I come across a reactor like that, it's wild to me, because I'm like, are they reacting? What, like, they're just kind of watching. I guess, I mean, that is reacting, but, I mean, you guys know what I mean. There's definitely a difference between actually putting some sort of value into it, or at least trying to. No, Evelyn, that is exactly what I was thinking about. It's always a Snoop Dogg verse, too. It's either Snoop Dogg or, like... No, it's only Snoop Dogg. It's only Snoop Dogg verses. Yeah, I swear to God, that's exactly what was going through my head. Oh yeah, let me turn down my volume for the next song, so I don't blow out my ears. I had to turn it up for this one. Artists should have more control over their work to allow people to support them in various ways, like reactions and stuff. Yeah, and that's a good thing, though. That's the music industry is heading in a good direction right now. There's a lot of people that are just going indie. They just don't want to have to deal with labels. There's a lot of bigger artists that are leaving labels. Taylor Swift being the biggest example recently. Macklemore, I think he did. John Bellion, he did. Or was Macklemore, was he? I don't even know if he was ever part of a label. I don't remember. I don't think he is now, though, either way. Who else? Who else? I don't know, but those are a few examples of big artists that left labels. Of course, Alexander. Lady Gaga performed a free concert at Copacabana Beach in Rio de Janeiro. Am I saying that right? On Saturday, May 3rd, 2025, a record-breaking crowd of 2.5 million people. Oh yeah, that's what I think Alexander was telling me about that the last time. Weren't you there, Alexander? This makes it the highest attended concert by a female artist in history, surpassing Madonna's previous record at the same venue. That is actually insane. I didn't know that. Man, I mentioned it last time. South Americans and people in Mexico, they destroy concerts in a good way. I don't know why I said it like that, but like they'll show up to these concerts in masses. Like they love going to live shows, which is crazy because I feel like in the US live shows are pretty prominent, but also in the US I know that they're being made less and less accessible with ticket pricing. So I don't know how it is down there, but yeah, South Americans and people in Mexico, they love concerts. Apparently PewDiePie is leaving YouTube, Google or something. He has a new video about it. I saw that. I didn't watch it, but I did see the thumbnail for it. Man, I love PewDiePie. I never really watched him a whole lot. I've watched a couple videos here and there. He just seems like a good person, and he doesn't, he just kind of does whatever he wants. He just makes whatever video. minus the bridge incident. We'll ignore that one. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. The event is estimated to have injected over 100 million into Rio's economy. That is crazy. I feel like Madonna's the kind of person who might be annoyed by that. Rio de Janeiro, they have a free project to bring a massive artist every year for free. That is sick. That is like super cool. Where do you see 2.5 million people? That's a good question. They're just in the ocean. Everybody's swimming around in the ocean. Designate half the people to act as chairs and switch 50% of the way through the concert. That's awesome. Yeah, that's the perfect solution. Yeah, PewDiePie is cool. Exactly. Yeah, the bridge incident. The beach is massive? I'll leave that one where it lies. I won't. Alright, anyways. Up next we have Pop, and then I'll start doing... Oh, I'll do Pop, and then I'll get to Tossi's track. Assuming he's still here, and then I will start doing the randoms. I'm including Tossi because he just put out a new song. Okay. Hot Blooded. Oh, there's a Foreigner song called Hot Blooded, isn't there? Hot Blooded. Okay, I feel like it's been a little bit since we've heard some Roxette, like a few weeks, I think. They kind of always go crazy though. I don't know if they're, have they put out, no, they might have put out maybe 1 or 2 songs I wasn't as big on, but most of them I really enjoy. I feel like a lot of them kind of are a bit anthemic and just really easy for me personally to get into. Another gap in my YouTube drama knowledge. Look up the bridge incident. It'll pop up. It's like one of the... It was so crazy when it happened because it went on the news. Like PewDiePie got all over the news for that. I think that might have been the first time a YouTuber had been like really brought up in the news. That, and then I think is PewDiePie again for the sub thing he was doing. I forgot what that was. Like the versus CoComelon thing. All right, anyways, let's get to the song.
You know I'm hot-blooded, baby.
Is that a harmonica I hear?
Get on up and kick it, all the systems are ready to go.
This might already be a banger. A weird sound. Hey, it's back. Okay. I gotta start back before that starts going because I know I'm gonna enjoy that. Yeah, like I said, another Roxette song that just, again, they're like, I feel like they're kind of made for me. They're just songs that pretty immediately I'm like, yeah, this is good. I feel like that's just been all night tonight. I don't know. Maybe, is it just people are getting used to like songs that I listen to and they're like, yeah, I like this. And then they put that up. It's almost feeling like that because I feel like more recently there's been so many songs where I'm like, yeah, that's an easy to get into song. Maybe it's just coincidence though, I don't know. But either way, this is one of those. I love the harmonica off rip. Of course, y'all that know me, I'm a harmonica lover. I've got 4 of them myself. I just recently bought a F sharp minor harmonica. What was that, like? Maybe that was like 4 weeks ago now. No, 2 weeks ago? Something like that. Yeah, I love harmonicas. Yeah, and the guitar riff's easy to get into. Vocals are pretty good too. So far, so good. While it wasn't one of Roxette's biggest global hits, Hot Blooded stands out for being one of the band's hardest rocking tracks, showing off a heavier, more aggressive side. Really? I feel like it hasn't been too heavy so far, but maybe I'm wrong. Plus, we're about to get into a solo of some sort, I'm assuming. The ovaries on this song. How much of a virtual structural engineer is he, PewDiePie? Yeah. In my head, I was picturing Yoda when I was reading that. I love songs that are inclusive of all mammals. Might be putting it into that. Hey, I'd love for that to happen. I love the variety on here. Even if I don't like a song, most of the time I'm happy to hear it. I feel like a song has to be really bad for me to be like, man, I wish I didn't hear that. That's not a challenge to anybody either. There's only been, what, like 3 songs where I'm like, this is bad. Ever, I think, on the channel. It rarely happens. Alright, anyways, though. Let's get into it. Or get back to it. Alright. Fireworks. Ooh.
Hey, carrots.
Zootopia. All right. Zootopia jump scare. Yeah, that's a good song. I enjoyed it thoroughly. The only complaint I have is that I was hoping the guitar solo was going to be a little bit longer. I believe it had another 30 seconds in it. A good 30 seconds. But other than that, really enjoyable. Yeah, very, very solid song. And also, not just because of her haircut, but I wish they would have done a collab project with Billy Idol. I think that would have worked out really well. But it does help that with this haircut, she kind of looks similar to him. Happy with fourth place? It's almost a medal. Maybe it is a medal, depending on what type of race. Some cross-country races, they'll be giving out like 25, 30 medals. Righty, side note, I wish you'd play that new to me at least, spider game called Huntsman. Looks crazy. I haven't heard of it. Although, no, I feel like I did hear like murmurs around about a spider game that looked fun, but I didn't know what it was. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming much, to be honest, on the other channel like I was. I made a post about it the other day. It's just, I just don't have the time like I did. But I don't know. I'll see how it goes. Because I do like that channel, but like in that post, like I said, I was like, I kind of want to leave it to some extent to just post videos that I'm super proud of. Because I mean, some of my favorite videos I've ever made out of both this channel and the other one, 2 of my favorites are on that other channel. I always confuse Roxette and INXS. Really not sure why. I don't know if I'm familiar with INXS. Utopia jump scare would have been better than the slot from the slot. Yeah. Who's here is excited that Mel Brooks is doing Spaceballs too? I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't watch the first Spaceballs. As a Star Wars fan, I feel like I should have, but I haven't. That'll give me a good excuse to get to watching it though. Well, how's it going, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. That song reminded me of that song White Wedding or something like that. Yeah, from Billy Idol. Yeah, exactly. It definitely feels very reminiscent to that style. That's why I was like, that'd be the perfect collab project between them. It's a horror game about escaping a facility run by giant spiders. They move so fast, too accurate. It's like the Alien game. Oh, God. I might be able to play that now. I don't know. Because I used to have really bad arachnophobia. And I forced myself to sort of get over it by, like, I would purposely, like, pick up spiders and stuff. Just to get to the point, like, they still freak me out pretty bad. But I'm not, like, debilitated by them anymore. Because before I couldn't like be around them without losing my mind. So yeah, not everybody's gonna be able to to like get rid of a phobia like that, but I really just forced myself to do it. So maybe I could handle it, I don't know. Spiders do scare the crap out of me though. It's worse when they're on the ceiling. Ugh. Spiders on the ceiling are still the worst. Ugh. So gross. In excess. Okay. I'm far less sold on the new Naked Gun. You played the theme to Spaceballs because of this news. No, I will have no idea anything about it. I'll save that for when I watch the movie. That's how I got over my fear of women. I picked a lot of them up. That didn't happen. that was good. Alright, anyways, let's get to Tossie's track and then I'll do the random spins. Okay, so that's how it goes. There we go. Is there a music video for this or is it? Okay, cool. Make sure it's the right one. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the blue one. Okay, perfect. Alright. Anyways, let's get into Tossie's track. That's how it goes.
Feelings, but I can't control how I lose control. Heartbeat goes to the ceiling, low key. I need to see you every day. In my dreams, I sleep to run away. Cause I can't be awake and not see your face. I am so done, cause I am in love. Look what I've become, what I've become. And what I've become, I fall for someone that I do not know, but that's how it goes. And what I've become, I fall for someone that I do not know, but that's how it goes.
What is that?
But that's how it goes.
There's an instrument in the backing here. I can't 100% tell what it is.
I do not know, but that's how it goes.
I'm liking it though.
Feeling a bit like I am sick, I am not on top of it. Somebody tell me if it's real or something, not a comic strip. Gotta use my common sense, I can't live off promises. Tell me if it's real love, I need real love. Love. become, what I become, and what I've become. I fall for someone that I do not know, but that's how it goes. And what I become, I fall for someone that I do not know, but that's how it goes.
Okay, yeah, that was crazy. Maybe I'm jumping the gun, but I think that's my favorite song that you've made so far, Tossie, and I think there's definitely a lot of progress shown on this song too. Even compared to your last album, I feel like you've broken more boundaries. You've created something that, at least from what I've heard from you, seems out of what your usual style is, and especially when it comes to the rap verses too. And I like that during your rap verses too, you constantly had a dynamic cadence. So it was always switching. You were never sticking to a simple like style. Like you weren't doing the same cadence for a whole like multiple lines. It would just be one or two, then you move on. And I think that's how you go about doing rap verses in a song that's like this, that's very melodic and isn't necessarily a like rap song. It's just a song that's like a song that has rap in it versus it being a rap song, if that makes any sense. Because when you add it adds so much more character when you add a verse into that, and it actually is constantly changing. I don't know, that's the type of style that I really enjoy. Obviously, you know, I love 21 Pilots, NF, etc., and they all do that kind of stuff. NF less so because he's more rapper, obviously, but that sort of style I really, really love. I'd like to hear what exactly inspired you for this. I have a couple ideas, but yeah, I think that was a very, very solid song, and my favorite that you've made so far. I'm gonna link it in chat. Everybody make sure to check it out. Also, I like the music video with all the little, like, the lights flashing. Simple, but it does a really good job. Definitely top inspired. I knew it. Here, let me link that. Everybody make sure to leave a like and check out the song. Add it on Spotify too. Can I just do that? I wonder if it's :heart. There we go. Yeah, very, very solid song. I really liked it. And okay, I could be wrong. Was that a harmonica in the background? It was so quiet I couldn't tell. And of course, being harmonica brained as I am, sometimes I'm hearing things and I'm like, yeah, it's a harmonica, even though it's not. Holy cow, the fireworks are going crazy. I was like, I'm trying to read, and then the fireworks are distracting me. Holy cow, I cannot focus with those. I think the concept of it might work, taking the old kind of formula but making it more action, but I don't think Seth MacFarlane is genuinely the right guy for that kind of comedy. Possibly. Not seeing him do that style of visual gag or wordplay. I wouldn't know since I haven't seen it. But hasn't Seth MacFarlane though has worked on a lot of Star Wars like ripoffs, right? Well, spin-offs, not ripoffs. So maybe it'll work. How about a collab of Tossie vocals ready on the banjo and or harmonica? We've talked about it a couple times. I don't know if I'd be talented enough though to be able to do a whole like banjo section, unless it was a simple riff or something, because I'm not too crazy. Especially, I'm so out of practice. I played today for the first time in like 2 weeks, I think. No, rosy is a nice word for that. A rosy sound. Some synthetic bells following the main lead. Really?
Feeling a bit like I fall for someone that I do not know, but that's how it goes.
Holy cow. in my mind, all I can hear is a harmonica. I think my brain is screwed from the harmonica. Ratty ad libs that I just do like things that I say in reactions all the time. Hell yeah, Tazzy, be so down. Yeah, for sure. I'd definitely be down for it too. I think if I ever come across a time where I'm working on something and I'm like, oh, that'd be good for Tassi, I'll hit you up. So far though, it's like I know so little about actually making them. It's like I'm just trying to get my own practice in. Seth can do some solid comedy, just not sure about that genre of comedy for sure. Yeah, we'll have to see. And yeah, I'll have to watch the first one to prepare for when it comes out. Rat libs, hell yeah. That hell yeah. Again, everybody make sure to check out this song and Tassi's video. Leave it a like, leave a comment, and yeah, if you don't listen to it now, play it in the background or something, so then he gets more plays in. Get the song out there. Oh yeah, Tassi, feel free to advertise it too on my server if you want. All right. All right, we're going to do the free spins now. Let me mark this off. I'll see how many I do. I don't know yet, because like I said, I'm still pretty tired. This coffee has done nothing for me. I've kind of like built an my immune system or something. Whatever that would be. My caffeine tolerance is just like too high. For some reason, especially with coffee. I just like, it does not do much for me anymore. That's why I'm able to drink it so late. I just like, it almost makes me tired more than anything half the time. It's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes I'll drink coffee and crash like within 30 minutes or so, and then other times it'll kind of jolt me a bit. It probably depends on the caffeine content in the coffee is my guess. Did I get all the names? Oh, one more. If you've seen Airplane, you know what to expect with Naked Gun. I've never seen Airplane either. Out of like the classic movies, I've seen like none of them. I just have not watched very many of them. Oh, I did. Hey, new movie to talk about this week, though. I did just watch a movie. I don't watch too many, but I did just watch the Minecraft movie. Gonna keep it real. I think it's overhated. I didn't think it was that bad. I thought it was pretty good for a family movie. I mean, like, I wouldn't say it's anything like insane, but it's obviously meant towards families. You get the cheesy lines in there from Jack Black, of course, but I thought it was enjoyable. I think I was surprised too because everybody hates on it so bad. But that's movie of the week for this week. No, yeah, turned off. I wouldn't recommend watching it alone because it's not like, I don't think it's a movie where you sit down and watch it by yourself. I don't think it's that type of movie. Of course, Tazi. Alrighty. Anyways, let's get to the spins. Spin number 1. And we've got Joshua. Joshua, are you here? I realize that the wheel's not super visible right now, but I don't want to turn off the whatever it's called, watermark. I tried to stream the Minecraft movie, but I just ended up with loads of vlogs. Ooh, Liam Neeson's gonna be in it? I love Liam Neeson. Yeah, Spinderella. I was just in my head trying to remember what we were calling it. Spinderella loves me. Hell yeah. Okay, so Joshua's here. So let's get to that song, which is The Carpenters' Help. Okay, we've got more Carpenters up in here. Oh, it's from this album. I feel like I've seen this album cover a lot. I've probably heard at least 3 or 4 songs from it now. There goes that 12 ounces of coffee. Love me some Carpenters? Hell yeah. Alright, let's do this. Help.
When I was younger, so much younger than today.
Oh, okay.
Never needed anybody's help in any way.
Obviously, I've heard the Beatles version.
Days are gone, and that's so self-assured. Now I find I've changed my mind. I've opened up the door. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me?
These drum fills are pretty nice.
And now my life has changed in oh so many ways. My independence seems to vanish in the haze. And every now and then I feel so insecure. I know that I need you like I've never done before. Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please help me?
Alright, I'm gonna pause it there. This is a really good cover, actually. At first I was a little worried it'd be too similar to the original, but they've made a lot of nice changes here. I could actually see myself listening to this like back and forth with the original. It's not one that I would actually say is necessarily worse. Which usually that's how covers go. It's because you listen to the original and you're like, oh yeah, I'm always going to listen to the original. I think this is a case where I actually do really enjoy the cover. I like all of the added instrumentation. I think it sounds fantastic. The drum fills are cool. The backing vocals are really good. There's a couple other little instrumental effects that are kind of thrown in here and there that I really enjoy, that just feel like they make the song a lot more lively, a lot more interesting than the original. Of course, it's a bit slower too, though. So there's definitely reason to listen to either this or the original. I think they both work very well. And I'm only halfway through this one. So yeah, very solid. And it has I feel like it keeps the Beatles sound in it too. Because like when I hear the instrumental in this, it kind of sounds similar to other, maybe later Beatles songs, I think, where they get a little bit more complex, but I don't know. Either way though, I'm enjoying it so far. Karen was a great drummer. Yeah, those drum fills are fantastic. Back in the day when it wasn't unfortunate to have the name Karen. Yeah, RIP for those with the name Karen. Very 70s flower power. What's up, David? They did the Beatles' Mr. Postman as well. Okay, so they got a couple covers under their belt. I feel like, I'm wondering if I've heard their version of that. Unless, maybe I'm just thinking of the Beatles version, I don't know. I wonder what's the male version of Karen. Kevin, Kyle? I've heard a couple before. That I've been like, yeah. Kyle is up there, but I think the issue with Kyle is that's also, I don't think it can be, because Kyle is the Monster Energy drinkers. So you can't, Kyle's already kind of taken. What's the Ken the doll? Maybe it's a Ken. Sorry if there's any Kens in here, but I feel like that name kind of fits. Anyways, let me get back to the song. Some subtle brass.
Help me if you can, I'm feeling down. And I do appreciate you being round. Help me get my feet back on the ground. Won't you please?
Whoa! Yeah, very good. I love that cover. I love how the brass was incorporated in that last half too. I think that added a lot. Despite it being sort of on the subtle side at first, I think it really does liven up the song so much for that second half, brings in the energy. Yeah, very good stuff. I really enjoyed that cover. I was in a chat this past Thursday and they were saying worst female singers were Karen and the ladies in ABBA, and boy were they called out for that opinion. That is that is actually crazy. That's the worst too. There's gotta be way more options out there. I can't think of any right off rip. I feel like in general, I don't know, this could be a bad take, I'm not really sure, but I feel like in general female singers tend to be better than male on average. I feel like it's harder to find like a bad female singer than it is a male singer. Keith just sounds too shy to me to be a male, Karen. What's up, Peter? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stars on 45, a Dutch band did a disco-ish Beatles medley in the 80s, ABBA as well. Oh, sick. Okay, Al. Yep. That's one of them. Yeah, Yoko Ono. There's a video of her, who is it? It's John Lennon and somebody else. I don't remember who the other singer is. Is it what's his name? Anyways, though, there's a video of John Lennon singing with another singer, and then she's there too. And the producers cut her mic because she's ruining the song so bad with her vocals. And that is crazy. Because she was just like screaming. Is it Chuck Berry? Oh, it is. Okay, turned off. You said it at the exact same time that I realized. Yeah, it is a horrendous clip. If I remember, I'm gonna have to like post it in the Discord or something, because it is one of the most it is so bad. But yeah, definitely Yoko Ono. Maybe we're looking at this all wrong. The male version of Karen just has a different kind of energy, so isn't it likely just Chad? No, it can't be Chad either, because that's taken by like, that's like the opposite of Karen. Brad, maybe. Oh, Took out my hair tie by accident when I was fiddling with my hair. Yeah, Chad is too taken. Alright. Anyways, let's do the next free spin. Okay, let me add Peter's name to the list for the next spin. Alrighty, here we go for spin number 2. And we've got Valeria. Valeria, are you still here? Speaking of berry, Juneberry Red Bull is so good. Facts. Facts. I started drinking energy. No, not like a ton, but I've been drinking them more occasionally now. Them being completely cold turkey just because I started working and sometimes I'm just too tired. But yeah, that's definitely one of the better. That's maybe the best Red Bull flavor. Yeah, it goes hard. Okay, Valeria's here. Hell yeah. Alrighty. Let's see what your song is. Me voy, estilo, las aguas, aguas. Let me copy and paste that over. Oh, it's an official video too. Okay, there we go. Mark that off. Juneberry is so good. Facts. It is very good. And what's crazy to me is that some of the flavored Red Bulls, like, they are very good, but then regular Red Bull sucks so bad. It's so gross. It just tastes like battery acid. When I quit drinking, I decided to switch to energy drinks, having never had them at all before. I just drank like I usually would. Oh my. Nearly passed out and died. Yeah, I bet. There's one time, I think I probably consumed like 600 calories of caffeine, which I'm pretty sure the max limit is like 400 in a day is the recommended limit. I like, the issue is that I started feeling terrible, and then I'm like, then from there, I started having a panic attack, like an anxiety attack, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like, that stuff hits hard when you drink too much caffeine. I can imagine. That had to have been terrible. And it's worse because they taste so good, so you want to keep on drinking them. Yeah, I wish more companies made caffeine-free energy drinks, because I don't always want the energy. Because some of them just taste really good, so I just kind of like them caffeine-free. Alright, anyways though, let's get to the song Estilo Las Aguas, Aguas, Me Voy. Oh, forgot to unmute it. There we go. It feels like a classy reggae right now.
Oye mami, es que desde que te fuiste yo sigo extrañando los besos que damos, las peleas que tuvimos, quedamos de hablar pero no nos llamamos, las noches de Netflix con esa película que no miramos. Te juro con otra persona no pasas por lo que pasamos. Si te quiero besar y no te encontré, ¿cómo lo arreglamos? Si quieres llorar solo venme a ver. Volvamos, recuerda cuando nos besamos. Un ratito después de que peleamos, me voy contigo para todos lados. Si me mandas al diablo nos vamos. No puedo dejar la oportunidad de decirte que sigue vacío tu lugar. ¿A dónde fuiste? Ya no te veo.
Soroko is like pivotal.
En todo el tiempo.
Alright, let me pause it here. I'm really liking this. It's quite the vibe. Like I said, I think classy reggae is like the perfect fit in my mind for what this is. But then you get a little bit of rapping just kind of thrown in there, and it just works. This is just very, very, very solid. Yeah, vibe is a really, really good way to put this, because I can just kind of relax and just really, really get into it. Yeah, so far, really good. I'm very much enjoying this song. Had flashing vision, couldn't walk straight, felt like I had a fever, alternating with being freezing cold, and just generally was begging for death. That sounds horrific. Love this, hell yeah. Las Aguas Aguas is a Mexican band that uses Latin rhythms such as reggae, cumbia, son joroco, and jazz. Okay, I'm not familiar with cumbia and son joroco. I've not heard of those. But jazz, of course, jazz, reggae, I've heard of. People have died from drinking too many energy drinks. Yeah, it happens not super often, but often enough that, like, it's scary. The most recent one I can think of is the person at, was it a Panera Bread, I think? Or Olive Garden? Maybe it was Olive Garden. When they drank too much of the, like, caffeinated lemonade. There was, like, 2 people, I think, that died from that. Stealing this and adding it to my library? Hell yeah. Insert, like, one of those, like, I've stolen your meme things, but for music. Caffeine wise, 2 energy drinks can equal 10 cans of soda. Yeah, energy drinks can get crazy too. Sometimes there's like the 300 milligram ones. I wish that more of them were like 100 to 150, because I feel like that's not a terrible number. Once it gets to 200 and higher, it's kind of insane. Best energy drink ever is water, guys. Hell yeah, Peter. People have died of over water consumption. That's also true, which is insane. I was scared one time that I was gonna die from drinking too much water. I drank like way too much water one time, and I was like, oh my god. And I made myself throw some of it up because I'm like, I screwed up. I probably wouldn't have died, but I was terrified. The Center for Science and the Public Interest counted 34 deaths linked to energy drinks between 2004 and 2014. Okay, that's not nearly as bad as I thought, but at the same time, I'm wondering how many more, because I imagine there's a lot of them too that aren't directly caused by energy drinks, but it's more of like an over time thing. It really messes up your system, but I'm not sure. I'm no scientist. Well, I am technically a scientist, but not not in that way. What's up, Lit Leo? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everything destroys you by Death Stars, please. There is a link in the description, Infinium. It's just a Google form. You can put your song in there. I'm going to be doing another random spin after this, so make sure to get that in there. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Been a minute. Yeah, but glad you're here. 46-year-old man sued Panera over the deaths of their loved ones following consumption of its highly caffeinated charged lemonade drinks. Yep, that's what it was. It was Panera. Yeah, those charged energy drinks or lemonades, and they like weren't clearly labeled either. Anyway, so let's get back to this track.
En todo el tiempo no he aprendido a cómo estar sin ti. Todo se vuelve más difícil si no estás aquí. En mi casa ando perdido, no funciono si no estás conmigo. Mejor juntos latido a latido, solo di que sí. En todo el tiempo no he aprendido a cómo estar sin ti. Todo se vuelve más difícil si no estás aquí. En mi casa ando perdido, no funciono si no estás conmigo. Mejor juntos latido a latido, solo di que sí.
No puedo dejar la oportunidad de decirte que sigue vacío tu lugar. A donde fuiste ya no te veo.
Hell yeah. Yeah, very good song. I don't have much more to add since I went over most of it in the middle, but I really enjoyed that a lot. I think it was just, again, a vibe. I think a vibe is a good way to describe the feeling I get out of that. It's kind of nice to kind of bop your head to, close your eyes, and just relax. Technically, being a scientist is the best kind of being a scientist. Hell yeah, it is. How's your new job going, Ready? It's good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, it's been fun. For balance 34. Yeah, I'm wondering, does drowning count as dying to water consumption? One study found that between 1970 and 2000, there were an estimated 70 cases of water intoxication reported in the United States, with 3 resulting in death. It's crazy to me that you can become intoxicated by water. That's like, it's also like how people are allergic to the sun. How is that, like, biologically possible? Alright, anyways, though. Let me update the list to include Litleo. Infinium, did you figure out the form? Because I can wait a second if you want to get your name in this list. I had a dream once I was like violently addicted to water. What? What? I feel like if I had that dream, I'd wake up and my bed would be wet. For a level lightweight. The whole world drinks water, so technically water is at a disadvantage. Yeah, it does make you wonder how many deaths from like water aren't tracked. From water intoxication. Just gonna stop chugging water. Oh god. If you have the opportunity to drink Jamaica water, preferably unsweetened, drinks of the gods, like water from Jamaica, or is it something that's like just called Jamaican water or Jamaica water? There are 24 known cases of death by gaming. Yeesh. That could be me. I do love myself to play some games. Alrighty. Looks like this will be the wheel. Let's get the spinning on the 3rd spin. I might call this one the last one, so let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And we've got Guz. Guz, are you here? Guz. That kind of works out with the water conversation. Guzzle water. Guz is here, perfect. Alright, what do we got today? Ooh, we got some S-Boys. Hell yeah. There's a music video for this song, and it was their first music video at the time. Let me expand that. Oh, I reached the limit of how much you can expand it. Give me a second. Oops. That's the wrong one. There's a music video for the song, and it was their first music video at the time. In a few years, the music video shows a lot of visuals from what they used in their old videos from 2015 to 2018, kind of as a tribute. The song is also different from what you've heard from them because it was from 2022 when they started branching out from their older style. Love to hear it. I love to hear all their different styles. Because even the ones that are like kind of supposed to be in the same style, I feel like have been quite a bit different. Like, you know, it's the S Boys each time, but at the same time, it's like it's new, it's different. Guys, really stuff here. Why have the gods forsaken me? It is a flower. In Mexico, we call it Flor de Jamaica. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it sounds sick. I'd love to try it. Alrighty. Let's pull up Guz's track. And really quick heads up once again, I will make an announcement if I'm not live next week. I'll see how that goes. Whether it be a mix of me being tired after 4th of July and also just there being an incessant amount of fireworks going off at the time, which is probably what it's going to be. I probably won't be live next Saturday. We'll see. I remember last year that I did a live stream around 4th of July. There's way too many fireworks. The stream that I like, when I tried to take videos from it was such a pain in the butt. You can only get rid of so many of the fireworks sounds. At least at that point in time. I record differently now, so it wouldn't be as bad. It would just be kind of worse for live viewers. And in my town, people are lighting off fireworks. Oops. Didn't mean to have that. For like a whole week before and after 4th of July. I mean, you guys have probably already heard some of them tonight. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Anyways, let's do it. The S Boys, Matte Black, New York video. I hope this is the right one. I imagine it is. You can let me know if it's not.
You did good, son.
Music videos below this one? Okay. I'll go to that then. I can tell though from the first few seconds I'm gonna like this one. Their production is crazy. Alright, let's get to the real music video this time. Well, let's see what that warning was. The guns used in this video are by no means fake. They are real weapons purchased legally by the owners. Okay. Let's do this.
You did good, son.
Fucking that bitch in a yoga stance, swinging that kid with an open stance, slow to smoking that OPM, staying a little bar in the closing in. All of my walls they closing in. 5150 they tryna come get me, just minding my business and mosey in. Neck black, smoking packs, panic attacks, back to back, set next on my lap debate. Should I relax? But back to the hoe I was talking about. I just want put it up in, I'm out. Pip it up in my blood. What's up, good? Sticking that dirty side. Letters, 2 numbers, bitch. Crank 5, 9, 3 fingers in the air, main bitch by my side. Sicky pull up in a quarter million soda. Hook your daughter young. Jesus with them 4G was on walkie, drive on water. Anytime, any place, any hood, any state. Good till it fucking ain't. Woods to the fucking face. Riding with my baby sage. Lines on expensive plates. Tears on my diamond chain. Stow it, never looking face. When I'm spitting game, show me how that pussy shave. Closest comment with my shame. Mama crying for my pain. Will they ever understand? Can I even know my dad? Money fucking on my fam. Giving them to this nothing left. Pulling up in that latest. Chopper stay on me, don't need no hands. Prefer to be lonely, don't need no friends. Hope we just
help. There ain't an ace in the cards I was dealt. I'm 31, still don't know how to take care of myself. Honestly, I'm scared that I might melt. Leave behind a bunch of black spots on a white belt. Maybe in the next life I'll come back as a nice bell. I don't know, there's a fine line between me and you. The biggest difference is I smoke that shit that probably puke. Dodging juke on the bullshit y'all try and pull me through, but I'm still shining. Baby girl, wildin', catch me riding by with that look in my eyes. Mom's like I swear about the way I'm gripping my nine. Yeah, I'm always on my toes, but I'm still the same. Standing tall over my grave, make sure it's still with all the people be simple till they say.
Actually, I should probably pause it here. Don't want to get taken down on the last song. I'm really enjoying this, and you were right. This actually is the kind of surpassed my expectations on different from their usual stuff. Their flows are a lot different than usual because they kind of have similar flows on some of their other songs. This is quite a bit different. I feel like the way that they're actually, like, their vocal inflections are actually quite a bit different on this one too. Yeah, but still, it's still like, yeah, this is the S voice, just not in the same way. It definitely caught me off guard because, again, while their other stuff, it's like kind of all different. I think this might be the most different that I've heard so far. But yeah, this is really good. I something about them, it just sticks with me. It's just the perfect type of rap for me that I just enjoy. Which is weird because there's not like a ton of rap that's sort of in this style. I hate saying that because I think their style is quite a bit different than most rappers. I'll just leave it at that. I like their style. We have similar problems around Bonfire Night, November 5th. Goes on for weeks. Yeah, people love fireworks. I feel bad for all those animals out there, and then the vets, they have to deal with that. Not like vets for animals, but like war vets. That is, ugh, especially when it goes that long. I didn't go to Starbucks all last week. What more sacrifice do they need? Air Crush is also a rough song. It's kind of reminiscent of Run the Jewels. Oh, it's got Skepta in it. I'm familiar with Skepta. I don't think anybody else, though. This car scene right here was a tribute to a music video where they were sitting in the trunk in a 2015 video. Okay, sick. This might make even more sense then once I kind of loop back around and get to some of their older stuff. Anyways, let's get back to it though. That was an obligatory pause that I had to do there.
On my toes, but I'm still the same. Standing tall over my grave. Make sure it's still with all the people be simple till they say. Make sure you throw the blacks in and all the money we made. I can't put them on my wall, that shit just ain't my taste. It ain't my taste, it ain't my taste. Shawty wanna marry me, I said you better off than dead. If it didn't work out, baby, I'll be real hard to forget. German whips and private jets, private beaches to access. Fuck on me, baby, I'm still a mess, and know that ain't a threat. That's great, 5'9". Try and be all I can be and I waste my time. Bring up insanity, I can't make up my mind. Yeah, I battle my vanity and I fake I'm blind.
McDonald's menu. I'm
Oh my god. I was like, whoa, ad. Mid-song? Wait, what'd that say?
You got your light bill?
Harrison Alex C wasn't even in New Orleans.
You got your light bill? What? At your house. Did you get your light bill?
Oh, you don't want to know.
How much?
You don't want to know.
Yeah, I wanted to know.
$500.
Oh, that's cheap.
What you mean that's cheap?
99 on River Road is 500 something. Harvey, get for rent. His trailer, $400 something dollars.
Okay.
Want to know how to turn your
yeah, I really like that song, and also that's the most variation I've heard in one of their songs I think so far. The cadence was constantly switching, their flow is just kinda, again, all over the place, in a good way. Production was a lot different from the other stuff that I've heard, but really it just comes down to that cadence was constantly switching throughout the song. There's so many different styles that they're going for, which again is the most that I've ever heard from them. Usually I feel like they're kind of more consistent with a style throughout a song, but this was keeping it very varied throughout the entire song, and I really appreciate that, and it kind of shows just how much they've grown since some of the older stuff that I've heard. Yeah, very, very solid song. Keep on sending the S Boys my way. I love hearing them. They like trolling in their videos. Shout out McDonald's ad. Yeah, I appreciate that because it's like a subtle, more subtle humor where it's not like I like to say, there's like songs that will be very, very blatant. Like there'll be just like it's like a parody song where it's all just humor, and then there's things like this where they just have a quick little thing that's kind of funny in the music video, so it doesn't take away from like the listenability of the song itself. But yeah. Cool stuff. All right, yep. I'm gonna go ahead and call it there for tonight. And yeah, thanks everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. Some of these suggestions that I'm seeing that I didn't get to tonight, y'all should bring them for the next week because some of these I definitely really want to hear. Really, all of them. I think they all look interesting, especially because half of these actually recognize the artists, but they're songs that I haven't heard. But yeah. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night or day wherever you are, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.